Well, she's here. Pequod Captain Ishmael is now available. And yeah, I'm going to try and pull straight for her. I want to show off things, and I'm probably going to just do it with a bit of narration, just in case her story doesn't have anything. I have all the threads saved up, and I actually have 2 of these tickets, so I don't mind throwing one away to see if I get stupidly lucky. I probably won't, but who knows? Spend 1 3-star guaranteed Deca extraction ticket for Season 3. And we needed it because that's the only one that has anything interesting in it.
승산을 환영한다, 신참. 튼튼한 몸뚱아리는 챙겨왔겠지?
That was stupidly lucky, wasn't it? Anyway, Pequod Captain Ishmael. She looks very interesting mechanically, so let's have a look at what she can do for us. She has 2 skills. On use, the leftmost skill slot of one ally with the highest max HP gains aggro based on the highest resonance. This is also a skill that bleeds the target. Every resonance of the highest resonance adds 10% chance that this unit orders the ally on its immediate right to use assist attack. If this effect is applied, Unit B follows up with an unopposed Skill 1 attack against the same enemy unit that we attacked. Activates at my attack end. The skill uses an assist attack that has not affected. This doesn't actually take any skills from their list. So that's quite interesting. But 10% means that even if it's probably going to work a lot more in gang wars where everyone gets lots of extra skill slots. More likely you're going to, but the more difficult content is always focused encounters, which locks you off at 6 skill slots. On the other hand, you could always underdeploy, so Ishmael gets an extra skill slot. She heals 3 SP for 2 allies adjacent to her on the dashboard, if she uses her guard skill. And people have actually been complaining on the forums about this, so I want to draw attention to this. Sanity. Panic type Panic does not affect for this turn. Increase after winning a clash, by 10 after defeating an enemy, by 15 after defeating someone who is higher level than me, and if an ally is defeated, increase by 10 regardless of their level. This is extremely different to our average sanity set, where if an ally is higher level than me, decrease based on the level difference. So now let's look at her negative sanity effect. Decrease by 5 after an ally defeats an enemy whose level is higher than this unit's. Does not decrease when the enemy was defeated by assist attack. So that's very interesting. I don't know whether she's going to be good for mirror dungeons because all enemies are in great numbers and much higher level. She might lose a lot of sanity in one go. But that said, she might just be strong enough to get it all done on her own. Especially if she starts spamming blind obsession like this. Anyway, let's up-tie her and see what it does. It boosts her maximum speed by 1. At 4 absolute resonance, apply 1 protection to the ally when they gain aggro, but only once per turn. It also changes from heads hit to a guaranteed hit. Pursue them to the end! Add 15% chance that this unit orders the ally to its immediate right to use assist attack. So that's... You'd need to have 7 resonance in order to guarantee the assist attack, but it is possible. At 4 Absolute Resonance, apply damage up. If it's a Pride Absolute Resonance, then apply 1 additional power up. So keep in mind that this is the unit on the immediate right, so it's very likely that they're going to go after Ishmael does. Not only are they going to get assist attack with damage up and potentially a Pride power up, but they're also going to then get their own move with that same damage up and Pride power up. She's going to enjoy being on Resonance teams, I can say that much. And this unlocks her passives. After attack, if the enemy is defeated, gain Heated Gas Harpoon next turn. On heads hit, inflict burn. One ally with the least SP heals 7 SP. If the ally is from the Pequod, heal an additional 5 SP. We only have 2 other Pequod units though, but anyway. Tie her up. And now, the next step. We increase her maximum speed to 7. It unlocks her 3rd skill. Deal more damage based on the target's missing HP, up to a maximum of 20%. 0.2% per 1% missing HP though, So basically you only hit that max 20% when they're at 99, when they're missing 99% of their HP. If the target is staggered or defeated, 1 plus the highest absolute resonance divided by 2 allies with the least SP heal 10 SP, gain 2 poise and 4 poise count. 2 times max number of allies that can be healed is 4. So 6 absolute resonance is needed to get that maximum healing. On hit, this inflicts bleed count, bleed, and burn count. I imagine that if she's also heated or gas harpoon, then it's also going to... Like these first few hits, if their heads are going to inflict the burn, and then she's going to add the burn count. This doesn't make her good for burn teams though, because she's already got a better burn ID. And now the skills are upgraded. We increase the base power of her skill 1, and that's it. But we do get her support passive, Captain's Orders. When ally with the highest SP gains 2 poise when the target is defeated after that unit's attack. So not bad for a poise team actually.
천둥이 몰아치기 시작하는 것. 곧 우리가 손꼽아 기다리던 그 악의 고래의 사냥 시간이 찾아온다.
And now we unlock the story. All hands! The child thundered, slamming her giant harpoon upon the ship's deck. The captain stands tall in the middle of a wild and calamitous lake, on top of her precariously swaying ship. The captain wishes to hear your voices! Answer, ye dogs! All hands! Aye! First of the crew to roar was the one covered head to toe in tattoos. What about the rest of you? Cat got your tongues? All hands! Aye! The crew, their hearts united as one, screams the reply from the top of their lungs to the child's thunders like roaring waves. All of you here must know where this ship has set course to. Indeed, we have set course to brave the waves head on! But no sailors show any signs of fear or anxiety. They merely look up to the child with conviction in their eyes, as though this was what they had been expecting all along. You must know what the waves bring. Yes! Tonight, we will fell a whale! What whale is that, men? The all-withering crimson whale! It's a rather long name, but they have no trouble chanting it in unison. But that wasn't the answer this child was looking for. The child slowly but emphatically shakes her head before shouting. Wrong! That whale is a combination of our goals, our tenacity. It is our purpose. Aye! Its terrible limbs will constrict around us, strangle us. Its nightmarish suction cups will attempt to latch onto our ship, onto the flesh of our dearest crew. There is no reply, but this silence is not one of fear. Instead, they smile. They all wear a giddy, toothy grin as though a long-awaited present had arrived at their doorsteps. I like the looks on your mugs. Just as I expected, the crew of the Pequod has no fear for such insignificant things. Concern yourself with naught but following your captain's compass. Captain Ishmael's compass. At the end of that path lies all of our victories, the purpose of this voyage. Aye, Captain! Captain, I see a storm ahead. The thunder and lightning strike at the wild sea. The first mate is actually Yi Sang, but I've never seen him speak so emphatically before. Another child barges out of the cabins. There is a look of urgency in his eyes, yes, but there is no fear. In fact, he wears a slight smile. The time is upon us. Blinding strikes of lightning and heavy rainstorm rage over the Pequod and its crew. Yet no one moves, no one hides, not even their eyebrows twitch. First mate! I'm aware of your orders, Captain. Leave the wheel to the second mate. Give the order to stay on course toward the Crimson Whale! As soon as the second mate has the wheel, grab your harpoon and join me by my side. I shall relay it post-haste. Harpooneer! Wait for an opening at the stern of the ship, then make your strike count. Skewer the beast with all your might. Aye! As the crew exchanges rousing speeches with one another, something crimson begins emerging from the depths of the lake. It begins to approach the water's surface. There's the bastard! The whale's tail opens! Welcome to my ship! The child calmly watches as the whale's gargantuan body breaks through the lake's surface. Say my name! Ishmael, captain of the Pequod! Indeed! The child twirls her massive harpoon before aiming it straight toward the whale's tail. Crimson Whale, you shall know and call my name as well. You shall call me Ishmael. The gaslight inside her harpoon burned brighter and hotter as though it was responding to the crew's passion. Let the flames of my harpoon be a guiding light. And everything shall come to be. My purpose awaits. Your purpose awaits. Aye! There is burning fervor in the eyes of the crew, but their gaze is fixed onward, clear and focused. The child takes a sweeping look at her crew and their conviction. All hands! Before leaping head-on against the advancing whale. Charge! We don't know whether it worked out any better for Captain Ishmael than it did for Captain Ahab. But anyway, let's look at a few more things. First of all, if we reach her to uptie 4, which is not an easy feat, apply 2 defense level up to adjacent units on the dashboard at combat start. So she's a very good support ID I'm seeing here. Next turn, all the skill slot stuff is the same. Combat start, apply 3 offense level up to adjacent allies to this unit on the dashboard. Every resonance adds 20% chance. So if you just reach 5%, if you just reach 5 skills resonance, then she is guaranteed to get her friend to start stabbing things. At highest absolute resonance, apply 2 damage up. If it's pride resonance, additional pride power up. And finally, 0.3% per 1% of missing HP, max of 30%. Gain coin power for every 5 bleed on the target. After if the target is staggered or defeated, then absolute resonance allies divided by 2, it's still 4, but they're gaining 2 poise and 4 poise count. Inflict bleed count, bleed, burn count, that stays the same. It adds a pride element to her guard skill and increases it to 5 SP for 2 allies. After attack, the enemy is defeated, then gain 4 poise, 2 poise count, and overheated gas harpoon next turn. Two other allies heal 7 SP and poise if they're from the Pequod, heal 5 SP, then apply 1 PS power up next turn. If memory serves, yeah, she also has an she has an infinitely active passive right here that gives her 10% damage towards lake entities. And let's just have a look at how good this works with her Pequod members. So, first mate Yi Sang. Let's make him look happier. His base skill is Pride Pierce. All of his skills are Pierce, so he enjoys being on her assist attack effect. Also, his base Pride, he gets a Pride Resonance if you activate his evade skill, so anytime you can just flip that over. But also, Pequod members really like having poise and poise count. Especially this one here. On crit, reuse this coin 1 time maximum. But if I uptie it, then he reuses it 3 times. 3 times plus 4. So that's 12 on top of what he might already have. If he has enough crit, then he can do some hilarious damage. And he can get Captain Pequod to chip in with that. Now, the other Pequod member is the harpooner Heathcliff. So his base is Pride, but he's actually got quite a few envy skills. But yeah, base Pride Pierce skill, so yes, he will enjoy getting assist attack. He's got a lot of HP, so he's probably going to get the defensive boost from Ishmael. But the fact that he actually has 3 envy skills, and this isn't something that shows up often, having a 2 of a kind for skill elements. In fact, I think the only other person is... what was it? I know whose it is. Lobcore Ego Magic Bullet. Yeah, you're the only other person who has more than 1 attack skill of a type. But anyway, back to the harpooner. He enjoys getting all of her benefits. The thing is that over here, this is a skill that enjoys having envy resonance. So let's just look back at the captain. Envy is on her base skill. If you throw together an Envy Pride Resonance team, you could actually do some sincere damage with her skills, or you could just take her into a Luxcavation or Focused Encounter and under-deploy her so that she can get an extra skill slot. The downside is that she probably doesn't want to go into mirror dungeons because she really hates it when other people get a kill that on a higher level enemy. And in mirror dungeons, every enemy is higher level. Yeah, there's nothing about allies getting SP bonuses, so you might need to babysit her SP a bit. Or I don't know. Maybe you just have Hong Lu in the background. At the start of the combat phase, the ally with the least SP heals SP, so she can at least get a bit of a band-aid for that. But yeah, that is Captain Ahab. We can't exactly show her off in a fight yet. I think. Oh wait, yes we can.
고래를 향해
키만 잡고 있을 때가 아니구려.
What's your speed like? 4 to 7, so an assist attack might be a bit tricky to get off.
가스 점화. 엔진 시동.
Only slightly outnumbered, right? Oh, she's gonna hit you with her skill 3 immediately. Poor guy.
이 작살은 필살의 집념이 담겨 있지.
내가 시범을 보이지.
Aw. I was hoping I could get to see her assist attack, but she did too good and killed him.
쉴새는 없다.
Okay, 15%. We've only got 45 chance of getting this off, but it could be funny.
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴새는 없다.
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이.
So yeah, low level stuff, but it is close to their own level. I don't have leveling tickets on standby to throw them up to somewhere more interesting.
이번엔 성적이 좋았군. 하지만 머나먼 고래에 닿기 위해서는 아직도 부족하다. 다시 가스터빈을 점화한다. 그리고
Anyhow, that is a pretty nice show of what she can do. Now let's see what she's like in actually high level content. Until next time guys, take care. I'll see you all around. Well, I wasn't going to be bringing the harpooneer. He'd instantly kill everyone within one shot. Was I?